Choco Pie. You do it. I do Choco Pie? Or should I do something from both? Choco Pie. If you guys are interested to read more about my stuff, I have my newest poetry book, Postal Code, with me. And it's my third book. It got launched last year at the Writers' Festival. And it's got lots of poems about Singapore, different things. And we also have a CD of recordings from my second book. It's called Chai, Travel Poems. We're going to do a couple of tracks from that in a while. But first, I would like to do a slam piece that involves Choco Pie. Do you guys know what Choco Pie is? Do you like Choco Pie? People at the back, do you know Choco Pie? Choco Pie Tan. You heard of Choco Pie Tan? No? So, this is kind of based on a true story. It's about North and South Korea and about the DMZ, the demilitarized zone, between the two areas. Choco Pie was used as a form of currency. Some South Korean companies were paying North Koreans in Choco Pie, and it became a commodity. And later on, they tried to smuggle it over the border. So this poem is about that, the Choco Pie DMZ. I never thought the rumors were true until I saw tiny black specks floating down from the sky in the middle of the day. My first thought was 8 parachutes from the Red Cross or Bibles from the mega churches of the South launched with a collective whoosh over the border to our poor northern brothers who had to live with unsaved skinny cows and dehydrated watermelons because this is North Korea. And you never see anything in the sky except the afterburners from failed missiles or pamphlets praising our great leader who lives forever. But lately, there have been rumors of a different kind of currency, one far more valuable than our won. People have been getting paid in this instead of the usual turnips. You could get a carton of a newest energy drink, Missile Envy, or a chance to install Pyongyang Racer, our latest computer game. It features rush hour traffic with tanks and parades. But when the first parachutes hit the ground, from the abandoned wastelands and industrial factories came a flood of people bellowing. It was an immense sea of desire, and they said its name, Choco Pie. Choco Pie. So I picked one up and read the description. Choco Pie is a snack consisting of 2 layers of cake with a marshmallow filling and a chocolate covering. I took a bite and was overcome. I knew now why people would risk being blown up by mines or crawl through narrow tunnels across the 38th parallel. It wasn't to see Girls' Generation live or touch a Galaxy S5. It was for Choco Pie. And I was standing in the middle of the crowd listening to the sound of 10,000 rappers being torn at once. The first bite, and then we all sang together the March of Orion Choco Pie. We cannot live without you. You teach us how to snack. How Comrade Choco Pie from Orion's belt you came. This was better than our dictator's birthday or ration coupon day. This was a moment free of sadness, of loud hailers yelling routine and barbed wire through our lungs. God bless those defectors who had the strength to stop watching South Korean dramas long enough to send parachutes of Choco Pie over to us. And then the sky was empty again. We knew this moment wouldn't last. The dogs would be on us any second now, but for just a little while, we were all together in the Choco Pie DMZ, sandwiched between North and South with their layers of hatred and distrust over and under us. And for those few mouthfuls, we were filled with marshmallows and peace, our mouths overcome with chocolate and a taste of something glorious. Thank you. Okay. What's the definition of this? Aboriginal, right? Murr-Ma. We're gonna do a poem song now, and it's called Murr-Ma. It's spelled Murr-Ma, and Murr-Ma means it's an Aboriginal word, and it's a very specific word to describe the feeling of walking in the water and feeling, looking for something with your toes, basically. You're on the beach and you're walking, and you're walking, but you also like your toes are very sensitive. You may be looking for something, and I never knew such a word existed. But Murr-Ma, that's the action. Yes. When you walk in the water and wait on the wanting to find something where you never were looking, you hold on to wisdom and dream past the moment. Each coin is a story, each stone is an ocean. Murr-Ma, Murr-Ma, slow it down, slow it down. When you search for an answer on roads of the city and stop to hear music and traffic and stories, all people are rivers forever, the mouth of an ocean, the end of endeavor. Slow it down, slow it down. The chatter of children in playground devotion, this concrete detention, our cubic condition, the prophets of running, a broken shelled breathing. Sit still and keep dreaming, find peace in the waiting. The sound of a moment, in seashell and whisper, the quiet of street lights, the door to our secrets. The stars have all fallen in calm and in murmur. The blanket of sunset, the night slips its armor. Slow me down, slow me down, slow me down. Thank you. This is a track from Chai, so it's on this album. The albums are going for just $5 a piece, and oh my goodness, some friends have showed up. A little better late than never. Hey guys, grab a seat. So this is a true story. When I was in Sagada, which is in the Philippines, I was waiting for a long time because in all these places you wait for a longer time than you travel for. So met a very interesting man, and the title of the piece is very simple. It's called The Frenchman on the Road to Sagada. I'm on the road, I'm on the road, I'm on the road to Sagada. I'm on the road, I'm on the road, I'm on the road to Sagada. Miguel leans across from me to photograph the woman with chickens in wire mesh frames, grinning in the happiness that only comes from a man who lives outside of his cages. He has been traveling for 17 months, having done what needed to be done in Paris, leaving houses for rent, a wife divorced, a daughter who feeds off her absent papa. I'm on the road, I'm on the road, I'm on the road to Sagada. I'm on the road, I'm on the road, I'm on the road to Sagada. While waiting at Bontoc for a jeepney, we talk in fractured English. He twists off the end of a long baguette, spreading pâté with a penknife. Look at me, he says. All my life is in my bag. If I stay, I stay. If I go wherever the road calls, wherever I find a hot meal and a bed. This is enough to make me happy. And you? What can you do? Just for one day in Sagada. I'm on the road, I'm on the road, I'm on the road to Sagada. I'm on the road, I'm on the road, I'm on the road to Sagada. And there's a part 2 to this story, which I won't tell you. You can read about it in Chai, in the album. It's about what happened for the one day I was in Sagada. It was very interesting stuff. Involved a police station and being locked out of my hotel. And bandits, yeah. Okay. Coming to the end of the set. This is a song that I wrote with a good friend of mine. Some of you may have heard of him before. His name is Mr. Brown. We did this for a project a few years back. It's for the Speak Good English campaign, actually. And this was a song that came out of it, and then I was like, I'm going to use this in the band. It's a cheesy love song. It's called Blueberry Pie. We met at NTUC, you were just drinking bubble tea. I was simply passing time, and you were like the finest wine. Took you to the skating rink, you looked just like a beauty queen. I was slipping on the ice and falling, I kept falling ever since. You're the words of my song, you're the song on my lips, you're the reason I smile, you are mine. You're the sun in the sky, you are blueberry pie, and the stars spell your name, you are mine. We took a cable car, you were dizzy, you saw some stars, and I held your hand, you said to me, why are your palms so sweaty? took you to a kopitiam, ordered kopi o and kaya toast, and we walked along the sandy beach. I took the ring and I proposed. You're the words of my song, you're the song on my lips, you're the reason I smile, you are mine. You're the sun in the sky, you are blueberry pie, and the stars spell your name, you are mine. These are the places where we've been, where we shared ice cream and laughter. Don't know what our plans will be, just be happy ever after. You're the words of my song, you're the song on my lips, you're the reason I smiled, you are mine. You're the sun in the sky, you are blueberry pie, and the stars spell your name, you are mine. And the stars spell your name. Thank you. You can't go wrong with love songs. Okay, this is our last track, guys. Hope you have enjoyed yourself. This is a poem called Chai, and it's the title of my book and also the album, my second book. And chai is something universal. Everybody drinks chai, everywhere. And this is based on a trip back to India, where I was not born. I was born here, remember, if you were paying attention earlier. But something about making a connection with that country. I am drinking chai in the land of my fathers, steeped in the aroma of time and place. In this ritual of taste and thought, I am stirred to the greater history of my own clan, frayed like a seam, split along the migrant edge of my heritage. Each sip of chai is a history of familiarity, a little nudge of rumor, a strain of beating music, a symbol of what I have never truly left behind. Returning home, armed with bags of tea, distilled into promise. The chai never quite tastes the same. Maybe I never knew how much masala was needed. Maybe I have forgotten it is not chai but te here. Maybe this is simply where I stand, treading the lines between flight and longing. I am drinking chai in the land of my fathers. I am drinking chai in this land. Thank you very much. Daniel, Dan, my name's Mark Nair. If you'd like to get our stuff, we'll be here. And hope you have a good evening. Thank you.